Okay, so with the Season 4 forearms, they're a lot slimmer than the Season 1 through 3, as well as the biceps. The way it's sculpted with the connection tab there and the score line indicated, if you put this together, your biceps will give you a circumference of 15.5 inches, and the forearms, because they're a lot slender in shape, they'll give you at the thickest point a total circumference of 15 inches. So it's 15-inch circumference at forearm, 15.5 at bicep. But the nice thing about the forearms and the biceps is there's not much a return edge at all. So it's very tight fitting. So they'll actually fit pretty close to your body. So if you're a little worried about size, hopefully you're within that size range to get these to fit. Want to show the pencil line of where it's going to be trimmed. So the elbow and the forearm, I decided to keep that attached. I know in some episodes we see the elbow separate. So the score line will be here, and then you're going to leave this to glue this half after you cut off the excess. So that'll go together. This is the left side, so the top side is going to be seamless, but on the bottom side, I'm suggesting to only glue this much and leaving the rest open so that it'll allow you for it to expand, for you to slide your hand through. So that's the idea on the forearm. While the bicep, it's going to be able to be closed on both sides. You've got the glue tab on each side, and that's going to go together like so. It's very important that you mark them. In the mold, it does have like a back left and like a front left. This marking is referring to the bicep. They're very similar, so I recommend to mark that inside at the top so you know which is the top, and then also mark the forearm so you know it's left. On the elbows as well, mark it. There's just a slight difference to the elbows and also the angle of the forearms. And on the right one, I have a slight indentation of where the comp pad is going to mount on the one side. And again, same idea, you're going to glue that half on the top there where the comp pad's going to go. After you've done all your cleanup work, then you want to mount the comp pad. And again, for this bottom half, it's gluing just maybe 2 inches. And test this first. Tape it, see how much you need to glue. That will expand to allow your hand to go through. If you need to shorten it, follow the angle. I would do that after it was assembled. Then go ahead and cut it following the angle and whatever short, as short as you need it. But keep in mind, this is going to be a very tight forearm. It's going to fit a lot closer to your bicep. So you should have more room than normal because of it being a tighter fit. You should be able to still move your arm quite well to remove your helmet and so forth. So just follow the indentations. Follow it with the pencil before you use your knife to do the score and snap technique. Now just keep in mind, because it's not a very deep ridge, just go slow with the knife and make sure you're using a new blade. But mark it all first and mark it on the inside with each one so that you don't get them confused and mixed up and start gluing the wrong parts to the wrong side. Like I said, especially the biceps, because they're very similar looking. So that's how to identify where to score and snap the forearms and biceps.